Shabbat Shalom, family. Guess who this is? This is Mama Sia.
And Papa Sia.
Here to help you get your life lesson. Okay, today's lesson is a revelation. It's actually a question. Whose power is working in your life? Whose power do you want
working in your life? Mm-hmm.
Whose power do you think is working in your life? Whose power do you believe is working in your life? But the most important question is, whose power do you want working in your life? Because I'm going to tell you, it's two.
Yeah.
One of good, and you know where that comes from. The power of Yah, your creator,
mm-hmm.
the Most High, Yah, Abba, Yah, the Elohim, the El Shaddai, the Jehovah Yireh, the Jehovah Nisi, the Jehovah Roha, El Roa. That one, the creator of heaven and earth, the father of Abraham, Ishak, and Yaakov. It's that one. Let's be clear.
Hallelujah.
Because a lot of folks call themselves gods.
Mm-hmm.
Or the God of this world.
Mm-hmm.
One of those powers is working in your life, whether you are aware of it or not, whether you want it or not, whether you, well, one gonna work whether you choose it or not, but the other one won't work unless you choose him. Yah, the Yah will not work in your life unless you choose him. You got to go through his son. You got to believe in his son and believe that his son paid the price for all your sin and for your death, that you won't die, you'll transcend, and that your sins is covered, and that he'll take you and lead you in by his Ruach, which you should trust more in the Ruach HaKodesh than you trust in what people say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if the closer you get to the Father, the better you're going to hear his Ruach HaKodesh.
Mm-hmm.
It's in you.
The Bible says that his sheep know his voice.
There you go. And you're not going to trust no stranger. You ain't going to trust somebody you don't know. You ain't going to love somebody you don't know. But we love those people we get to know, and we like who they are and what they do. So if you get to know him, I guarantee you're going to like him. You're going to love him. Now, Satan has kids too, and they don't love him. They just want to be evil. There's some people who just want to be evil, who want to be ugly, who want to hurt other people. Some people who sold their soul to the devil. Some people feel like they're so rich they don't need Yah. Okay, well, your money can't buy you in heaven. That's for sure. And Yah said every knee gonna bow. He said it would be easy for a rich man to get through the eye of a needle. No, for a rich man, yeah, he did. For a camel to get through the eye of a needle. And for a rich man, I know, child, I was trying to put that man through the eye. I want to put a few people through the eyes of some needles. He said it would be easier than a camel could get through the eye of a needle. You know how hard it is to get a little tiny piece of thread? Especially when you get older. You get to be like 64, like where he is. Okay, and those of you who get to know me, you know I'll be like trying to put a lot of stuff on him that's actually about me. But that's just my little playful way. Okay. And my sex is when you pull up. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm glad to be here, though. I'm not ashamed. I'm not. But anyway, it's so difficult, especially when you get to be my age, try to get that piece of thread through that needle. But y'all said it would be easy. It's going to be easier to get a whole camel.
Through the eye of a needle.
That just tickled me. Don't tell me y'all ain't got no sense of humor. You be telling jokes. Tell me. It's easy to get. It's going to be easier to get a whole camel through that eye of the needle than it is for you to get up in here.
Right.
Okay? Because you know how I know whose child you are? Do you love or do you hate?
Mm-hmm.
Do you forgive or do you hold grudges?
Yeah.
Do you give or do you take?
Sure.
Do you help or are you selfish? Do you help or hinder? But the main one is, do you love? It's easy to love people who love you back.
Mm-hmm.
It is. He said even the Gentiles do that. Even the heathen do that.
Yeah.
But can you love people that didn't treat you right? That talked about you, that hurt you, that dogged you out, that lied on you, that stole from you, that's ungrateful? Can you forgive them and love them anyway? Now let's be clear. Loving people don't mean you got to fool with them.
Right.
Because two can't walk together unless they agree. But I'm gonna love you from over here. And when I see you, when I'm in your presence, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna be loving. I'm gonna help you out if I can.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to stay out your presence because your presence is hurtful. And when you're in the presence of people who are constantly hurting you, you need to remove yourself. Why would you continue to stay in the presence of people who hurt you? I'm gonna forgive you and I'm gonna love you, but I'm gonna do it over here. Okay? Because we can't walk together unless we agree. And you'll continue to do that. You'll continue to hurt. And so take yourself out their presence. Why do you feel like you need people? Why do you feel like you need their approval? Y'all said seek not the approval of man. Don't trust them. Don't seek their approval. If you trying to do this with your life, and if they don't like it, too bad. Then okay, I'm not gonna deal with you because you're not trying to encourage me on what it is I'm trying to do. I'm trying to become light, and you want to stay dark. Now you're mad at me because my light. Well, you know what? Your light makes dark irrelevant. You know, you go into a dark room and you flick on that light, dark disappears.
Yep. It has to.
It has to. So people, when you starting to change and you starting to move towards Yah and you starting to walk in his ways, baby, you need to know they're going to come against you.
Yep.
And you know who they are? Satan's kids and Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Yah's kids going to embrace you. They're going to love you. Yah going to love you. He going to embrace you. He going to help you. He going to protect you. Don't you even think he going to leave you out there. He said, I will not forsake you or leave you without help or hope. Honey, because great is he, great is me inside of you than him that's in them. So don't even worry about it. And they don't really love you. If they can, you know, a lot of people get mad when you try to change and grow and be better. They get mad. They get insecure. And sometimes because they're not doing it. Misery loves company. Hello.
That's right.
If they're not trying to improve, they don't want to see you improve because now you're making me look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, she doing all that. She getting out closer. He getting out close. She changing. She don't do that no more. She don't want to do that no more.
Still crabs in a barrel mentality.
Right. See, they started off at your feet as long as you was doing what they do. Remember, two can't work together unless they agree. Unless we both in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy as you in the dirt with me.
Mm-hmm.
But if you try to pull yourself out the dirt, okay, now I got an attitude.
Right.
And now you say, oh, she's like she better than everybody else.
Right.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just trying to be better.
Right.
And people who can't accept your growth and who want to keep you stagnant, you don't need to be with the people in your life. You'll survive. Be okay.
Your real friends will try to grow with you.
Yes,
Come
they
along
will.
in the journey with you.
Yeah, they will. And those who try to hinder you, the Bible says, if it offends you, if they offend you, remove them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had to remove pretty much everybody from my life. Do you remember when y'all told Abraham, get up and leave from your people, honey? Because they're going to hold you back.
Yep.
They ain't going to try to support you. Because I have come into this new knowledge, this new spiritual knowledge of who I really am. Most people think I'm crazy. Okay. Well, I'd rather be crazy than alone than to keep fooling with your hurtful butt. Now, I love you. And if I see you, I'm going to bless you. I ain't going to be mean. Like, girl, bye. I ain't got time for that. But I'm going to stop being in your presence because you're hurtful. And even if that means ain't nobody there, but y'all and my husband, okay, so be it. So be it. But I'm not going to continue to be in your presence and you nasty and you hurtful because, see, I'm not trying to be nasty to you. I'm not trying to hurt nobody back. But after you done hurt me enough, and after I done had enough, I just walk away. I just don't want to be around you no more. Now, I love you. But if being in somebody's presence is hurtful, why you keep doing it? I don't. Or you scared to be lonely. Oh, because you just might. But with Yah there, you ain't never alone. You ain't never alone. He's always there. Great is he that's in you. And you know what? You do have peace. You might not have all them folks. But you know what? Them folks wasn't doing nothing but being leeches and sucking and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking. They was never giving. Think about it. They were never uplifting. They were never helping. They were always trying to put you down, tear you down. Want you to be who they are. Why don't you want me to be who I am? I let you be you, crazy and all. We all crazy. We all got issues. So don't act like, oh, I don't have any. The devil is a lie. We all got issues.
That's right.
Every last one of us. And I just try to keep mine transparent. I don't try to act like, oh, I'm so holy. I don't do anything wrong. I don't get mad. And I do. I do. I get mad. But then I forgive too. Because I hear y'all. And then he'll give me a different way to look at it, a different way to see it. And then he will let you be in their presence for a while, but then he'll say it's time to go. They don't appreciate, they're not grateful, they're not respectful. They always just want to take, they only just want, people just want you in their life when you're doing something for them. I could do 99 million things for you. And then that 100 million times that I say no, I did 99 million. Now it's just one little time that I can't. Now you mad. You ain't grateful for the 99 million. You just mad. You ain't never grateful. Unless the answer is always yes. The answer can't always be yes.
That's right.
And if that's who you are, that's the kind of person you are. I don't need to be with you. And you gotta let everybody live their life like they want to. You can't fight no one for their deliverance. I don't even know where this is coming from, but maybe somebody need to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't gonna fight you for your deliverance, and neither am I. If you're not gonna be nice, if you're gonna be nasty, I'm not gonna deal with you. I love you, and I can cut off every relationship in my life. Now, some walked away from me because they look that girl crazy.
Yeah.
She don't celebrate this no more. She don't celebrate that no more. She celebrates holy holidays. The fall come out. That girl done went off the deep end. Leave me there. I'm good. I'm at peace off the deep end. And when I get lonely, I talk to y'all. I call my man. That's why I call him man. He called me woman. I call him man. But we got that because when we were going through the Bible for the first time years ago in the beginning. I'm hearing we've been brought up in the church, both of us.
Right.
And that's why we've been together, because we agree on who Yah is, that he got to be in this marriage, what we want out of life, who we are. We agree. And that's why you got to pick people that agree, that's going where you going. And if they ain't going where you go, you can love them, but you don't have to associate with them. And it's okay to pull away. It's okay not to want to talk, not to just to want to have some time just to yourself. That's okay too. I understand that. Just to let people know. I just need some space right now. I'm going through some things, and I just need to spend some time with Yah. It's called a sabbatical.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to pull away from everybody, from the world, and I just need to get with Yah and cry out. Because something in me is changing. I'm telling you, when you start to change, people are going to get mad.
Yeah.
Especially if you're changing in a good direction. Those who serving the devil, who ain't going nowhere, who's stagnant, they ain't going to like it. But why don't care? So, be who you are. Be who Yah called you to be.
And one thing you have to understand is most people aren't going to get it, unfortunately.
No. Y'all already said it.
Yeah, already said it.
Everybody ain't ready for this.
Nope.
Everybody don't want to hear this.
Nope.
And you can't force it on them. You just have to do what it is that you want to do. Right. Even sometimes your kids don't want to hear it. You older and you got the kids young. Did you want to hear your parents when you were young? See? Come on, I did. Well, I don't know, because my mom, she transitioned when I was 17 years old. So I always thought I wish I had her here, because I did, would love to hear. I know I'd be a different person today. But so I'm learning that even with my kids, I got to let my kids be who they want to be. I got to let my kids raise their children the way they, well, I got to let my kids be who they want to be and raise their kids how they want to raise their kids, whether I agree with it or not. But when you come up in here, you're going to have to do it my way. Because this is who I am, and this is my space. And they don't always like how I do stuff. Because I do stuff different from them. They feel like I'm old and they're young, and I don't understand. I don't get it. The devil is a lie. It's because I do understand and I do get it, that I am the way that I am. But it took me to walk. I had to do 64 years to get here. Yeah. So if you only at 25, I know you ain't here. And that's okay.
Right.
That's okay. And I just pray that you'll get here. By the time, I wasn't there either. So you gotta let people be free to be who they are, and then you gotta be free to be who you are, whether they like it or not.
Yep.
because the world needs you, your season, your flavor.
Yep.
You can't be like anybody else. We already got them. We can't use two of them. And then one is an imposter because you only made one. Even if you twins, you still got something different.
Absolutely.
Your fingerprints ain't the same. You don't have the same strands of hair. There's some stuff different. So he only made one of you for a reason. And if you don't walk in your purpose, who he called you to be, then we miss out. See, if Abraham hadn't done what he had done, look, we'd have missed out. That would have still fell all the way back to our generation. That's what I said. See, y'all was depending on me. You weren't gonna get it. Okay, I wasn't finna do it. I wasn't finna do my kill one of my baby. I just couldn't do it. But he did. And because he followed his purpose. But see, that wasn't my purpose. My purpose is to do what I'm doing now. Get up in here and break it down so you can get it. Keep it 100.
But because Abraham did what he did, your great grandfather,
yes,
you get bestowed the blessings upon you today, in this day.
Yes.
Because of his faith.
And because of what your big brother did.
Yep.
Yeshua HaMashiach.
Right.
He made you join heirs with his son.
Yep.
Okay? That's your big brother.
Yeah.
And because of what he did, look what you get to do. You get to make mistakes and he still love you.
Mm-hmm.
You get to say, I ain't willing to kill my baby. But I don't even know why I'm stuck on that.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's not even something that we can do in this day and age without catching a case going to the penitentiary. I don't know. When you get to talk about killing sons and children, I guess that just really hit home. That really hit home to me. Because of what I go through, I miss my baby. Miss it. Don't do it. I won't. I'm just gonna close my eyes and get it together.
Okay, so like we were saying, whose power is working in your life?
That way off the top.
Yeah.
Well, you keep your wife reeled in. She's gonna go way over there real quick. Whose power working in your life? I mean, if you got issues, drugs, pornography, sex, casual. Ain't nothing about sex, casual. You need to know that. Lying, stealing, cheating. That's Satan's power working in your life. Y'all clean all that up. And you ain't got to try to do it. Mm-mm. You got issues, you're hurt, you want a husband, these people don't do you right, these people don't appreciate you, these people don't love you, you want to stop doing this, you want to stop eating that and stuff, whatever it is, y'all will help you.
Yeah.
I did all that. Smoked, drank, cussed, fornicated. I never committed adultery, which is I married somebody else and I'm having intercourse with people I'm not married to. No, fornication I did, having sex without being married. Yeah, I did that. But you know what? I never liked that. I didn't, because I felt like my bed was defiled. And that's what I told man. We're going to have to, put this wedding date up because I can't continue to, I feel bad. Okay, but I did all that, so I ain't got no judgment for you. I did it all. I did all that stuff, child. Smoked some weed and smoked a few other things too, honey. And I needed y'all to help me stop. And even through my smoking and drinking and cussing and hanging out and partying and coking and nightclubbing and child, he loved me and he was there for me, and he helped me through all of it. I never thought I'd be able to stop smoking weed. I never. I did. That's what I mean. For a long time. And then one day he just took it. Cigarettes too. I did some stuff. You gonna do some stuff. You gonna mess up. We gonna mess up. And he gonna love you anyway. Don't you want his power working in your life? Because his power can help you deliver you from all that foolishness. Oh, and when he deliver you, you'll be so grateful. That's why I'm so grateful. Because I know what a mess I was. He just reached down and pulled my little yellow behind right up out the gutter and loved me and cleaned me up. Come on, baby. I love him for that. Now, it was Satan's power working in my life that had me doing all that foolishness. He wasn't trying to clean me up. He was trying to dog me out, make me feel bad. He get you to do it and then make you feel bad about it. He would get you to do it. And then make you feel bad that you did it. Bring guilt, condemnation, shame. Ain't got none of that today. I ain't had none of that back then. Because I knew then that y'all would forgive me, and then I can't do this without you. I need your help. I need your help. I'm cutting up. And I would let him know I wasn't trying to hide nothing from y'all. I remember when I was getting high, my friend used to say, why is every time we get high, you start talking about yeah, talking about it was God then because we hadn't come to this knowledge. Why is it every time you get high, you start talking about God? Because He's everywhere I am. He sees everything that I do, and I'm not trying to hide anything from Him. And I know that He loves me through it, and I know that He understands why I'm doing this, that there's some hurt, that there's some brokenness up in there. And He's going to heal me. I'm going to keep it 100. How the hell are you trying to hide from y'all? Come on, make that make sense.
The creator of all.
Who knows everything, who sees everything, who's everywhere.
Sees the end from the beginning.
Come on now. Can read your thoughts and read your mind. You trying to hide something. I wasn't. It's like, I need your help. I can't stop doing this unless you help me. Right. And I know you will. I know you help. And I know you'll love me while I'm still doing it.
Yep.
And as you grow in Him, your desires begin to change.
Right. That's right. Okay.
But somebody's power is working in your life. Either Yah is or Satan is.
Right.
And you need to be aware of whose power working in your life. Is your life working out good for you? Got all kind of issues and problems and addictions and strongholds? And that's Satan's power.
Mm-hmm.
But are you blessed? Are you healed? Are you whole? Are you at peace? Are you loving? Are you forgiving? Are you kind? Are you merciful? And Yah's working. Okay. And His power will bless your life. Satan's power will tear it down, destroy it.
That's right.
But His power. So look at yourself in the mirror and see whose power is really working in my life. Because I heard a man say one day, you ain't got an original thought in your head. You think you do, but you don't. They coming from Yah or they coming from Satan.
That's right.
They're feeding you your thoughts all day long.
All day long.
So who you listening to? Because whoever you listening to, that's whose power is working. I can guarantee if you on Facebook and TikTok and what's the Instagram. And mailman and all that stuff, child, that's the devil working in your life. Yes. But if you're in your word and you're loving and you're kind and you're forgiving, and not just this book, there's too many. You will not get the full scope of this book alone. It's like a person who wrote a series. Remember, there used to be a series called Trixie Belden series. So when I was a kid, I used to love to sit up outside in the summertime and read Trixie Belden books, honey. And it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and they just went all the way down. And it was just a series of it. And one thing led to the next thing. Well, that's God's word. And some of that He kept hidden for such a time as this.
That's right.
Okay, so you got to do more. And all of it's been tainted. Take the good. I heard Elder Ayal say, take the meat and throw away the bones. All of it got bones.
That's right.
Take the meat and throw the bones out.
That's right.
Because the devil been busy. But God did keep some stuff from him for such a time as this. Mm-hmm. Okay? So just check. Just do a check on whose power working in your life. Yes. Now, as long as Satan's power working in your life and the people that you're hanging out with, Satan's power working in their life too, y'all gonna get along fine. You don't have no problem. Nope. But if you come to the place where I want God's power working in my life, but they still let I want Satan's power working in my life, there's gonna be some trouble. There's gonna be some friction, and you're gonna have to take a stand.
That's right.
Do I want you, who ain't got no power? Or do I want Yah, who has the power to heal everything that hurts me?
That's right.
All my brokenness. In fact, those are the ones He loves and helps the most. Those with the broken heart and the contrite spirit. And the contrite spirit is the spirit of sad repentance. I'm just so sorry for what I'm doing and I want to change. I just want to change. I want to be better. That's a contrite spirit. And those are the ones that he loves and helps the most. In fact,
right.
that's the way you got to come to it.
That's right.
So just do a check and see whose power working in your life. And you got to let people have whatever power it is working in their life, even your kids. You cannot force your beliefs. So I'm talking about your grown kids. Now, if you got young kids that you still well, yeah, you can force some stuff.
That's right.
But when your children become grown adults, you can't force anything on them anymore. And if you don't agree with how they do, just don't. You can't walk with them. That's all. I love them when they come around. When you see them, keep your mouth shut. Don't give no advice, no opinion, unless they ask you for it. Especially when you're their parents, you think, oh, parents don't understand. They, oh, da, 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 da. We ain't trying to hear that. Okay, so I'll just shut up. So, just do a self check and see who's power working in your life.
That's right.
This is Mama Sia
And Papa Sia.
with Get Your Life Lesson. Love you.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.